All right, in this video, we are going to go over how to actually edit the scheduler code at the moment. This probably will change pretty quickly. I will look at building more of a pop-up or a modal window that appears, and you can adjust the settings within the scheduler that way. So by the time you see this video, it may work today, and then I may have this solved for you to make it a little bit easier. For example, this magic settings, I've already been changing this. You can now, as of right now, I'll release this code soon. There's going to be a pop-up here, and this has all your settings. So everything on row 2 and everything you need to configure is all right here in one single little area, and all you got to do is come through and you just click around, set this thing up, configure it, and then hit save, and then it'll save everything to the sheet. So you don't need to go through left to right on row 2 necessarily. You can do most of it right here. And so my plan is to have a pop up like this with your scheduler information in here, and you will have a daily and a weekly scheduler. You can set it for whatever hours you want or whatever day you want, and we'll have that all set up. So I may have this for you in the matter of days. But in the meantime, with the version that's out there, I want to get you a recording. So right now, this is what we have. So you've got this magic data sheet. That's going to not change. You don't need to worry about that. But you've got these daily and weekly things here. These are really easy to change, actually. Right now, they're set up for 8 a.m. And this will run, this first one will run daily. The second one will run weekly. So how do you get to this stuff? What you have to do is you got to go into the code. But I'm going to show you how incredibly easy it is to change things. So you'll go to extensions in the menu, and then you have app script. So if you click this, it's going to open up all the code here. So on the left hand view here, you'll have all of this code. So if you look here, you can move up and down. These are all the different files. And so what we're looking for is magic max code. That's the name of the file, magicmax.gs. So if you click on it, this is all the code that runs a good part of the Magic Max code, or at least the process to run the automation. It has some other things in here. So it doesn't have everything, but it has the trolling features that move the sheet from left to right, and then it's got a lot of just the functionalities to run the sidebar. But part of this is if you go to the very bottom, I put this at the very bottom conveniently. So just scroll straight to the bottom. And you're going to see that we've got a title. It says Daily WordPress. And then there's a function here. So if you see, it says function, create daily missing category trigger. Don't worry about the word category so much. It's just a name that we used, but this is the name of the function that runs for WordPress. If you go up, you'll notice it says create daily missing Shopify category trigger. And again, the category is the name I started with, but we expanded to that magic data sheet, so it works with that. But the idea is that you'll notice in the daily and the weekly, if you go up a little bit more, there's the weekly. So how do you change this stuff? You'll notice that in the function, there is a thing called new trigger, and then it's creating this discover missing category that runs. I originally had it at 5 a.m. I changed it to 8. I mean, it just picked a time, but all you have to do is this is in 24-hour increments. It's based upon your local. So if I want to go at 5 a.m., I put a 5 here. If I want to go at 2 in the afternoon, I would do a 14. So you can come here and change that to run whenever you want. Let's see, every day. Yeah, so if I come up, Yeah, we have this running. Not sure every week, like it has a one or a two. I'd have to look up how this works. So, but you can schedule this at whatever time of day you want. Now, let's say you want to have it target a very specific day versus the day you clicked on. Like you're clicking on this and you're starting it from the menu, but you really want it to start on a Tuesday, even though it's Thursday and you're clicking on this. So if what I would recommend is opening up ChatGPT, and all you have to do is take this function and copy it, and you're going to paste it into ChatGPT, and all you got to say is update this function to start on Tuesday at 5 a.m. and then provide the function, hit enter. Most of the AI models should be able to code this out. I'm using O1. I've been using O1 to code a lot lately. I find it does a better job than even some of the ones they claim do better. It's one of the better ones I'm finding. Anyways, got a function here, so you just copy, click here. Now this is already highlighted, so you just have to click paste. And here you go. So it's going to start at 5 a.m. and then there's the way we target Tuesday. So if I save this and I want to create this weekly trigger. So this is saved. The name of the function did not change. So if I go over to the daily scheduler, I need to change that name. It's not a daily scheduler, is it? It's just the magic scheduler. Now that we have weekly in here, but because I changed this weekly and it's now updated here, so all I have to do is go find the weekly, the WP weekly. And now if I click this is going to create a trigger for us. So weekly auto silo generator is now set to run every Tuesday at 5 a.m. There we go. And that's from the text that the AI gave us. However, we can double check this. So in this vertical nav on the very far left, you'll have some options, and we're looking for triggers. So if you click triggers, you'll open up and you'll see, okay, there's the trigger, discover missing category. So if I click edit and I look down, I'm going to see the options. So it's a week timer. It's running every Tuesday, and it starts to run sometime between 5 to 6 a.m. And that's exactly what I wanted. So that's perfect. So I can click cancel. Now let's say I wanted to delete it. You can click remove all, and this will remove it. All scheduled Magic Max triggers are removed. So if I go here and I refresh, it's gone. So there you go. Really easy to edit. You can come in and quite frankly just adjust the time if you want, like every day. Instead of 8, just add in the value you want. Or if you're not quite confident that you're doing this right, just copy the whole thing. Another way, if you want to make sure you're copying this whole thing correctly, is to the very left of function. There's this little drop down here, this little caret. If you click on that, it collapses the whole function. That way you can just copy these lines here. That way you have the whole function. And then when you paste it in, you can see I got the whole thing in here. So that's another way to do it. And then I can say, now I don't think you can do this in like half hours or anything like that. It's pretty simple. I think we can do 1 minute, 5 minute. You can do every 24 hours, once a day. You can do it weekly, things like that. So, yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. So, if you need something else, let me know. I'll see if I can come up with a solution for you. But, this should be really easy for you to fix this. And like I said, I think my plan is to make it easier so you don't have to come in and adjust the code. I'll just build like a little modal, like I'm doing here for these settings, where you click this and there's like a modal pop-up window in the middle, and you can configure from there. And I do need to change this name to just Magic Scheduler. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense. If you need any more help than that, any more questions, let me know, and we'll go from there. So anyways, hopefully this video is easy to understand, and let me know if you have any questions.